Welcome to another episode of Beads. Here we're going to talk about the capability of a program to stop execution of itself, examine the past of its execution, and go back in time if necessary. So these are the raw tools that a debugger would use, but they are actually available to you programmatically inside Beads. So we'll show you how a simple chess program that we wrote is being played, and we're recording the moves, and the history is being stored of all the events that happen. Now we're going to freeze the code and enter the debugger code, which is called cycler, which is just a small few hundred lines of Beads code. In the lower right window, you'll see each of the blocks on the screen has a name, and that is the DOM of the page, web page, and if you click on one of those block names, it will show you where it is on the screen. That Chrome debugger does this too, but what the Chrome debugger does not do is show you the code that generated that object on the screen. So when you click on the rightmost window, it will automatically find the code block that generated that drew that part of the screen. So you can go you can go up into the screen and click on the page, web page, and it will show you the code that generated it. Now, in this section, on the upper left toolbar window, you'll see that there is an icon for every user event that happened. And so we have taps or clicks and drag and release and an initial event. Anyway, those events each have an icon, and you can click on them and go back in time to that, and it will redraw the screen as of that moment in the execution. So this is time travel, where you can go back in time, go forward in time, and you can stop time and restart your program. In other words, you can go back to a certain point in the code and start a brand new branch of time, just like you can do in Photoshop Actions. You can go back in undo and then start a new direction for the code. So you can go back to a certain point and try out the three different alternatives at that moment. There are plenty of systems that have debuggers that come with the toolchain, but it is extremely rare for the debugger to be available, the source code of it available, and small enough that you can manage to use it. The Chrome debugger is built into the Chrome source code, and that's 20 million lines of code. The little debugger I showed here is a few hundred lines of code, and you've got that source code, and you can do that in your own program if you want. In other words, you can build in whatever debugging you want yourself. For more information about Beads, visit our website to get the SDK. We have a Discord group up where you're welcome to discuss things, and you can get training there. And of course, there are some examples posted on GitHub of various programs that have been written in Beads. Look forward to seeing you soon.